One Syrian refugee who wants to stay, and one who wants to return to his homeland. Both from the same family. Saladin Rizik and his adopted son Mohammed have been living in the Turkish border city of Gaziantep for 7 years. In Syria, Rizik spent many years in prison. In Turkey, he works in construction. He was happy to hear of the fall of the dictator, but at home he's lost everything. An acquaintance sent him footage of his house.
There's no electricity or water there anymore. The house is in ruins. They even stole the steel building frame. Only the walls are standing. I'd have to rebuild everything, but I don't have the money for that. If we returned under these conditions, we'd have to sleep in a tent. I don't want that.
The family of 7 lives in a poor neighborhood in Gaziantep. Some of the children grew up in Turkey. They never got to know their hometown Aleppo. Over the past days, Rizik has talked a lot with his adopted son Mohammed about Syria's future, now that dictator Assad has fallen. The 20-year-old lost his father in a bombing. Now he wants to find his mother.
I don't know where she is, or if she'd been imprisoned. I haven't heard from her in years. I want to find out if she's still alive. Syria is my homeland. I'm not afraid to go back. We all have to die someday.
He says farewell to his adoptive family and promises to stay in touch. If Father Saladin Rizik receives some good news, it could help change his mind.
Economically, things aren't going well for us here either. The rent is very high, and the attitude of the Turks toward us has changed. They've been saying for a long time now that we should go back. At first they welcomed us, but now they don't want us anymore. Life isn't easy under these conditions.
Stay or go? It's a question being asked by many of the 400,000 Syrians in Gaziantep, a city with a population of 1 million, just 60 kilometers from the Syrian border. On the streets, the flags of a new Syria are being handed out. Yet public opinion in Turkey has shifted. The majority now wants the refugees to go back.
They're our neighbors, but it's best for them and for us if they leave.
There are Syrians working for my brother-in-law. They want to leave now. When the Syrians go back, the first 2 or 3 months might be a bit problematic, but a lot of our young people are unemployed. They'll take the jobs.
Even Turkey's officials are pushing for the return of Syrian refugees.
We'll work to ensure that Syrians can return to their homeland and help with reconstruction.
But many are in two minds about leaving. They've built themselves a new life in Turkey. In Gaziantep, many restaurants and businesses are Syrian-owned.
I came here with my family without a cent to our name. It was a tough time. Now we're doing reasonably well. On the other hand, Syria is our homeland. 13 years of exile is enough.
At the border crossing, the people are lining up. While it's no mass exodus, Turkey's Interior Ministry is currently reporting up to 1,000 returnees a day. We meet Mohammed again at the Unjupinar checkpoint. As announced, he's packed his bags. His excitement comes with a tinge of sadness.
With this suitcase, I'm turning my back on Turkey. My life so far, my memories, are in here.
As everybody here knows, once you've left, there's no easy return to Turkey. The residency status is revoked, no matter what happens in Syria. In his homeland, Mohammed is already making his arrival known. His anticipation is growing.
Syria isn't an easy place for a young man and his future, but I want to fight. I'll work in construction and help rebuild my country. Now that Assad is gone, things in Syria just have to get better.
And with that, Mohammed sets off into an uncertain future.